Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a held spell, hello. So, thank you as ever for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. And all of the comments, most of them lovely, not all lovely, but you know what, that comes with the territory. I have to take the rough with the smooth. And mostly very supportive and constructive criticism too, which is all fine, obviously. So today I am doing Goelia. Do you remember I did a haul with them before and it was very, very popular, and the clothes are very, very beautiful. And this is actually one of the dresses from the first selection that I made, and this is pure silk and it is simply beautiful. Now, I'm not going to say the prices on this video because there are so many layers of discount codes and etc, etc. They're not inexpensive, they're not supermarket prices, but they are not stupid prices either. I'd say they're kind of lower than Hobbs, lower than LK Bennett, probably John Lewis, and even some of Marks and Spencer when you get into their Jaeger range. So, you know, sometimes a lot of people would rather have just one nice thing than lots of cheaper things. Other people would like to have lots of cheaper things. Some people have got a special occasion that they want to buy for. And I think you will be pleasantly surprised with these clothes and the quality, and they're a little bit different. And they are an overseas brand, and as I have said before, if you are not sure, because returns can take time, and I think you may have to pay for your own returns, I can't remember, but it'll all be on the website. If you've got any questions at all about the size of anything, how things come up, I'm basically more or less a 16 on the top fairly consistently, and a 16, 18 on the bottom half, depending on the cut. So saying that, all the links will be in the description box below, and I will try and remember to tell you what size I have got in each item. Mostly there'll be an extra large. I think this is an extra large, and I probably could have gone a size smaller in this because it is elasticated, but equally I didn't want it kind of too, because I've got a long body. That is probably a normal waist on somebody without a long body, but for me it's almost an underbust waist. Do you see what I mean? So like for me to be on my waist, it would be down there, but it's kind of up here. But because it's not too small, well, I think it looks absolutely fine, and I love this. Such a beautiful print. Anyway, I think this is history, this dress, but I will crack on with this haul and I will tell you as much as I can about each piece, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get cracking. There's only one word to describe this dress, and that is pretty. This is a viscose polyester mix. The lining is polyester, but it is the most unusual fabric. It's just gorgeous. Obviously it's sheer and it is lined, isn't it? It's so pretty. I feel like I should be kind of on The Sound of Music or something with this dress. It's got the kind of puffball sleeves here, which I think are very, very flattering and very, very comfortable as well. It's got this little kind of pleated, very beautiful waistband here, which is under the bust and the gathering here, and it's elasticated at the back. I've got a message I've just got to tell. Where was I? My son's just had an endoscopy today, so he was just wanted to tell me what had happened. So anyway, they're doing some investigations. So as I was saying, this is made from a viscose polyester mix. I've got all muddled up now. Sorry, ladies. what does it say here? It says made from durable yet gentle fabric. There, there's so much fabric here. It's such a pretty dress. It is hand wash. Yeah, viscose and polyester. It is hand wash, but it irons up beautifully with my steam generator iron, and I did actually use that board, but with the steam generator. So I showed you this little, oh, that's Dolly now, pleated front here, and then you can see this quite unusual zigzag effect, which I've got on another dress that I'm trying on today. I think it's absolutely lovely. You can see how light it is. It feels like something, honestly, from, you know, I feel like I should be at Glyndebourne. That's where I shall wear this in my dreams. It's so pretty, isn't it? Such a beautiful colour. Such a lovely blue. So that's dress number 1. I feel like little Bo Peep. I love this neckline too, very flattering. I'll go and put on the next. I've got another dress, quite different actually. Oh, I love this dress. This is pure cotton, and it is the most lovely shade of green. It's got this unusual twisted bodice here that goes into the shirt dress here with the little covered buttons, and then it's got the puff sleeve going into the band, which, I mean, they're fine. I can get my finger in there quite easily. And I just think it is so elegant, and I just love this colour. It's such a soft green. It's got pockets inset beautifully into the side seams. Isn't it lovely? It's so smart. It's just a simple summer dress, but these details just elevate it, and I think the colour, I mean, I think it's absolutely stunning. As soon as I put it on, I was like, oh, that's nice. I think it's really lovely. The way it just, I mean, I did have to iron this, like iron it, not just steam it, because obviously it is cotton. But it came up beautifully. It kind of, this would be a good Wimbledon dress, wouldn't it? So I'm going to Glyndebourne in the last dress. I'm going to Wimbledon in this dress, and in my dreams. But it's, oh, it's got that zigzag again. Details that make these clothes stand apart, really. So yeah, I don't know if there's any details here they've asked me to mention. No, not really. It just says it's a blend of sophistication and comfort, and I would second that. I think you could put a little jacket over this, and it would take you anywhere in the summer, really. Just beautiful. And I just pulled it on, you know, it was easy. No, oh, there is a zip. I didn't use the zip, I just pulled it on with that elastic back. I didn't even know there was a zip, so I didn't need the zip. I think we've established I didn't need the zip. This is another gorgeous colour, isn't it? This is like kind of a deep coffee, I suppose you'd call it. And this is a tencel blend. They're very innovative with their fabrics, I must say. And this has got a little popper here, so you can have it more open. And then it's got the placket here. Is that the placket? Anyway, it's the pleat there. And it's then kind of like a shirt with these nice, loose, long half sleeves. It also comes with this little attachment, which is like a little decorative scarf detail, which is rather nice. Gives it a nice different finish. It's just on a little magnetic clasp there, but I quite like that too. Rings the changes, doesn't it? And then the skirt is another lyocell mix, and this is a beautiful fabric too. Quite sheer, but it is fully lined, and Yeah, quite elegant. It's a fully elasticated waistband on this skirt, so it's incredibly comfortable. Let me just see. I've got some details here that I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. Well, actually, I think this skirt comes from another two-piece set, so maybe, well, as I say, all the links will be in the description box. This is very, very roomy. This is an extra large. I probably could have gone down a size in this, actually. But anyway, look nice with jeans, this would. Let's take that off so you kind of don't get the look just with that, because I think it actually looks very sophisticated. I think I've got one of my chains. That looks nice, doesn't it? I know that's gold and these are silver, but I really don't mind mixing up the metals. I mean, you can see I do it here. And that's kind of why I bought this watch that has got the silver and the gold, because I do like to mix it up. So I'll show you the full length. It's lovely. It's got kind of a stripe, this fabric. Feels very, very lightweight, very incredibly lightweight. It is lined with a polyester lining. I'll just check, yeah, the polyester lining. But feels lovely. Now this shirt is plenty long enough to wear with trousers with the shaped hem. And I think this would look lovely with white linen trousers actually as well. So both of these pieces tick, tick, tick. So I'll go and put the top on that I think I should have put on with this skirt in the first place. The truth is, when I put this on and looked in the mirror, I actually said, wow, because I think this is really, really lovely. It's got a zip here, which undoes from the end. I didn't need to worry about that. I just pulled it on. But look at this detail. And you know, there's no problem. Like my bra straps are over here, so it's not like you've got to worry about that. And then look at this. Is that, I just think it's lovely. Really, really, really lovely. And this is quite a fine fabric too. I've never really seen fabric like this before, but I think that's incredibly flattering. Just lordy, oh lordy. I just think this is gorgeous. I really do. And you know, yeah, I mean, my tummy's there, but no way you're going to see that. And I have got a long body, so on your average body, that would be plenty low enough. But the way that is designed to cinch in there and then fall away there, I think is just marvellous. Just inspired, actually, how that looks. I'm lost for words, and that's the truth. I just think this is so simple, but stunning in its simplicity. Because it's actually not simple. You know, there's a lot of detail here. We've got the crossover there. We've got these little cutouts here with the neckline. That's actually kind of gathered loosely onto this cord, and so it goes. I just love it. It's obvious I love it, isn't it? Yeah, what can I say? I love it. And so like easy to wear. I mean, you could wear this anywhere, but I've done Glyndebourne, I've done Wimbledon. I think this would be, what would this be? I think somewhere nice. I just need an invitation. This is linen, pure linen. with a cotton lining, my belly. And I think they kind of call this a bubble hem top because it's a bit like those sleeves, well, a bit like these sleeves, you know, they're kind of gathered and then the lining was in the inside, so they just have that nice finish to them. It's quite simple boat neckline, and then I've got the matching skirt on. It's quite unusual, this skirt, because the zip is on the right hand side and you just don't see that, do you? I got this top in large. I think the skirt is extra large, and it's absolutely perfect. As I say, I'm 16 on the top mostly, 18 on the bottom. This is a fixed waistband. It's absolutely fine on me, so I think it's rather nice actually. I know, what a surprise. Loads of fabric. Skirt's not lined, so that is just you know, just linen. But as we all know, in the hot weather, linen is perfect. There's such a lot of movement to this skirt, which does make it feel very, very comfortable. And yeah, I mean, my tummy's brown, so I don't mind, you know, if it gets a little flash every now and again, but you know, in normal kind of circumstances that wouldn't happen. But I think this is very, very smart, really. Just beautiful, just beautiful. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I just absolutely love these pieces. And you know, when I got them out, I thought, you know, not as good as the last selection, but actually I'm eating my words here, because I think they're every bit as nice as the last selection. So well done, Goelia. So I will now, I'm going to keep, will I keep this skirt on? Yeah, I've got a cream top, so I'll put that on with this skirt, because I've got a pair of jeans, and to be quite honest, it's so hot, I'm resisting putting the jeans on until I have to. I should have ironed that out a bit more, but you know, that's linen, it's going to crease anyway, so but it feels so, it's so nicely made, all of this stuff. I mean, you can see that's kind of the shape, it's like a T shape, but it's just got that elastic in the bottom, so it just gives you that movement. I love it. So this is a very simple little knitted jumper, little top really, I suppose you'd say. And this again is lyocell viscose polyamide. And it's got this little slit here, which you could just have as like a little keyhole, but you also get this little tie with it. And this is what I do love about Goelia. They do kind of add these little extras, which gives it a completely different look, doesn't it? I mean, so simple, but cute. I like that. It's a nice length. Sleeves are just about right for me, and it just sits nicely here on me. Really soft, lovely cream colour, just the job. We all know what this would go with, don't we? My spotty skirt there, not the one you were thinking. I've got actually a few things this would go with, and take that off and it looks like a completely different top, I think. You know, you could have this various ways, couldn't you, I guess? So kind of quite 50s, isn't it, this look? Yeah, that kind of Doris Day look, just that little bit of je ne sais quoi. I must admit, when I opened the parcel, this was the top that jumped out at me. I absolutely love this. It's knitted, it's like a boucle knit in this beautiful blue. You can see the kind of frayed boucle edge, and then a fake, they don't undo, fake placket down the front with the covered buttons, little fake pockets, sleeves. This is probably a a bit big on me actually. This is an XXL and I wish I'd got it in just an XL. I think it's okay, but I would have liked it a little bit more fitted if I'm really honest. I think that would have been better, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Not sure, let's see what this is made from. Polyester and cotton. I mean, it's just, I think it's just beautiful actually. And I love chocolate brown and powder blue together. I think it's a really classy mix. And this would look equally great with jeans, I think. Look lovely with white trousers. Very versatile. Navy skirt, denim skirt, all sorts. Just marvellous. I do wish it was just that bit smaller. So as I've said, I'm probably a 16 on the top. So I'd say this is a good 18. Maybe a 20 if you're not particularly big on the shoulders. But don't you think it's gorgeous? I do. Love it, love it, love it. Really cute. All the white and blue. I mean, that is just a mix that you can't go wrong with, isn't it, really? In my humble opinion. So classy. Love it. So, we're nearly at the end of this super successful haul in my haul. This again is quite large on me. Could have gone for a smaller size. I think this is XXL as well. I'll make sure all the links say what size I've actually tried. And then this skirt is probably one of the nicest black skirts that I've ever tried on. This is a navy edge, but I didn't have a navy skirt, so I put it on with this black. You can see it's got this kind of fun sailor collar on it, which I think is lovely. I always used to dress Henry as the little sailor when he was a baby. I used to love it. I made him for Katie's wedding. No, for Grace's wedding. Billy wore a little sailor suit that I made him, and it was grey because all the men wore grey suits, and grey with like the ribbon and a little sailor's hat as well. He looked so cute. He was only, what was he? 18 months, something like that. Anyway, I digress as usual. So this skirt is literally beautiful. It's got these pleats here, and then it's got these lovely inset pockets. See how nicely they are made. Little loose thread there, get rid of that. With that lovely placket on the edge there of the pockets. It's so cleverly made because it doesn't look elasticated, this waist, but it's got stretch, and it's got the we've got this belt here which is very lovely. It's got this pewter coloured buckle with the fleur-de-lis top and bottom here, and it's got slits up each side. So it's so nice. I've done a very good job of ironing this, I must admit, but you can see it. So it's a full, it's virtually a maxi length on me. I'm 5'6", but let me show you this waistband because I think it is superb. I don't want to lose that loop. I lost the loop off one of my belts the other day. I did find it again, but I was like, oh no. Oh, this one, oh, see, even these things, you can't lose the loop. So nice. That's XL, so the skirt must be XL. And does it say what it's made from? Oops. Hang on. So it's got this, like it is elasticated, this waistband is elasticated. Oh, it's got elastic set in here, which gives it that stretch, so it's so comfortable. Then it's got the buttons here, so you've got a choice of 2 buttons, so if you want it kind of more stretched, you can do it on the looser of the buttons. And then it's got the little hook there and the invisible zip. So beautifully made, honestly. It's real high-end stuff, this, you know. These details you just would not get in your average common or garden garments. I think it's fabulous. So I think I've just got so many things, honestly. I've got a pair of jeans and one more top to show you. So we'll see how I get on with the jeans. That's where my kind of crunch point comes with my sizing, really, is usually with jeans. So it depends on the cuts and how much stretch they've got in them and stuff. They say they are a cotton and lyocell blend. So we'll see. We shall see. It's another winner, ladies. I have to say, I love these jeans. They don't have a lot of stretch in them, but they will give. You know how denim gives? They are a really heavy denim. And this is the same as the cream jumper, but in the blue with the same colour little accessory. So you can have it like that. But this really does add something, doesn't it? And you know what? It's actually quite slimming having that there. I know that sounds ridiculous, but because it kind of elongates your body, I don't know, it just adds something, it does. So I'll show you these jeans. As I say, they are snug, but they're fine. I've got them done up and I love the shape of them. They're very, very different. Don't know, let me move the camera slightly. Can you see this? This is like a dart down to here, and you've got the seam here, back pockets, you know, all the usual kind of accoutrements of a pair of jeans. But I think the shape is very, very flattering. Oh, hello, Dolly. They are wide, and I have got my sandals on, you know, which have given me a longer leg, which is no bad thing, but they fit so nicely. Oh, plus I've got this top knickers in. That's not a good look, is it? This brown belt with the GO for Goelia on there. I think that looks really good. I think so. If I say so myself, I am so impressed. I have got another top to show you. And I'll be honest, I wasn't going to show you, but they've sent it to me, so I think it's only fair. I've been given all these beautiful clothes, so the reason I wasn't going to show this is because it's sleeveless, but I think it would look fabulous. Actually, I've got a blazer. I'll pop it on with the blazer. So this is the little tank top that they sent me, and that does look like a black stripe through there. You can see, very useful under shirts or jackets. And I think this looks pretty good, if I say so myself. Just fabulous. Honestly, Goelia have knocked it out of the park with this haul, I think. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Gone from everything from that really pretty pale blue dress at the beginning right through to this kind of, I don't know, smart, casual city look, really. I don't know what I can say, really. You either like it or you don't. I love it. The quality is outstanding, and I'm very, very lucky. And I'm so happy that I can show you these clothes, which, if it wasn't for this channel, I wouldn't know existed, and maybe you wouldn't either. So All the links will be in the description box. I'm happy to measure anything. If you want me to measure anything or double check the size of anything for you, then please do not hesitate to ask. I have got a busy week or so ahead of me, so I will try and get back to you as quickly as I can, but obviously I can't promise. As you know, well, I don't know if you do know, I've answered over 100,000 comments so far. It does take a lot of time. I'm not complaining. I do my level best to answer any question that I get. Oh, one thing I would say quickly, and I probably only speaking to 2 people now, but if you actually do, this is mad, I cannot understand this. If you do a post on the community post, I can't reply to that. You can all reply to those posts, but I can't. There's no facility for that. I've had the kids check for me. It's not just me being stupid. I can't reply to those. We've even messaged YouTube to say what's going on, because that doesn't seem to make sense that on my channel where you make a post, I can't reply to it. So if you do want to know something, don't put it in the community post, put it in a comment, because I will see it, especially if it's a fresh comment. I don't always see the responses to comments because, you know, they move down the line, but fresh comments I do see, and I do always reply to, or at the very least acknowledge. If I'm on holiday, then I acknowledge unless there's a question that needs answering. But I do really try and show my appreciation for all your support as ever. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.